Octoberville used to be a nice little town, situated on an eighth of a sim somewhere in Second Life.
But ever since one infamous Professor Dalton went off the deep end and continued his research by trying out torture experiments on his own family, Octoberville has lived in fear. Now, another murder might have been committed. Private investigators are swarming the area to find who they believe is the murderer of Daniella's mother. Will Professor Dalton be brought to justice before month's end? Or is there maybe something else out there? Something unspeakable.
Thanks for the great reading, Marmaduke. Yes, there are swaths of detectives on the job, searching for the 100 clues, eager to enter the Octoberville Hall of Fame. The build and the hunt are courtesy of Pixel Tricks, which sells scripted gadgets. During the month of October, their focus is on running the scariest place in Second Life. According to Nathan Oddfella, upping the ante since their humble beginnings in 2005 is not an easy task.
The sim's been completely full half the time for this entire month, and that makes us be careful about our scripts and such things, to not have too many physical objects. So it's a challenge trying to make things as interesting as possible with as few scripts as possible.
I was immediately drawn to the haunted house. The front room seemed relatively benign at first.
Just some scary photos in the wall, but the minute you start exploring, you get some pretty scary stuff happening. You have ghosts popping up, you have spiked walls charging at you.
I then followed this unsuspecting clue hunter into what seemed to be an endless labyrinth of rooms. Terrifying.
Welcome to my nightmare!
But nothing compared to the catacombs underneath, accessible only by way of falling into a meat grinder.
That's a fairly extensive chain of caves. The only way out of there is by blowing a hole in one of the caves.
With the proper amount of dynamite, which you must find first. The only other exit would be to hit Shift, Command, H, and teleport home. An immersive environment like SL can give you serious chills. Charoop Spectre, a programmer in real life and designer in SL, was largely in charge of making Octoberville as creepy as possible. Surprisingly, though,
my whole entire life I've been scared of the dark, even now. And actually, I hate horror movies.
Still, you're showing them at the drive-in, right? Maybe Charoop should take a break from the gory stuff and visit Tuna Oddfella, a magician voted NBC's most talented avatar a while back. He says Halloween does not have to be about grossing everyone out.
Halloween is about fun. Halloween is about being able to let go and be something else other than what you are. I invite people to my show to dress up as wacky and crazy as they can, and I do that every week.
For his spooktacular show last Monday, however, Tuna could not help throwing a bunch of eyeballs into the crowd. While some parents want to protect their children from what they deem disturbing material, I have no problem passing on my obsession with the horror genre. Hey, it does have educational value. My son learns mastering a tune while getting scared.
This is Halloween. Everybody scream!
For Life for You News, I'm Count Draxula. Hating dress up, appreciating alternatives.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
Pumpkins scream in the dead of night.
This is Halloween. Everybody scream!
Trick